Hello there.
This is the work of Satan himself. Jokes aside, I'd like to say a big thank you to everyone who's subscribed to my channel. And welcome back to another episode of LEGO Worlds. This is going to be another showcase video. We're going to take a look at this Model 113, which is some LEGO Worlds celebration thing. I don't know what we're celebrating exactly, but okay. I've already downloaded that one. You just press the X button to download them, but you probably know that already. And the second one we're going to look at is this one here, Model 114, which is some kind of bridge, which looks pretty cool. You've got some giant minifig, well, not minifigures, are they really? Giant figures holding up the bridge, which is pretty cool. So we've already got that one also, so let's go and check them out in adventure mode. Alright, so the first one we're going to have a look at is 113, the celebration sculpture tunnel thing. I think it's meant to be like a road tunnel or something, possibly. Okay, so as we can see, what the heck? Well, we can't really see anything, we're stuck. How are we stuck under this? Get out! I guess we'll have to skydive. So I guess we'll start by reviewing it from above. It looks really cool. Obviously it's the logo made out of Lego brick studs. And well, yeah, it looks just like the logo, doesn't it? It's very nicely detailed. I mean, they've got it pretty much spot on. Obviously the Lego logo is a bit angular because the Lego font isn't actually Lego bricks, but the Lego Worlds part of the logo is actually made out of Lego studs. So obviously that's possible to recreate almost, well, yeah, exactly how it is. So then it says celebration on the side. We've got some nice illuminated bricks on each of the letters with different colours. I didn't actually realise we had all these different colours. I knew we had like the fluorescent blue and white and green. Maybe that's not what they used. It isn't, is it? So what colours did they actually use to do this with? And do we have them? I don't think they used like transparent bricks. Is that what it is? Maybe it is actually just that. But in that case, how did they do the orange and stuff? Maybe they did. I think they did just actually use these colours, didn't they? That's not the same colour green. This is the other one. Oh, is it this? No. Fluorescent blue. I don't actually know how they did this. Well, there we go. It must be magic then. But nonetheless, it looks very, very cool with the backlit letters. And then as we go inside, there's like arrows pointing in either direction. So that's why I'm assuming it's meant to be like a tunnel for road sections. And also the way it's like lit up. They have the lights on the ceiling. Let's see if the road sections actually fit under here. So if they do, then I would assume that's what it's for. I mean, they don't really fit under here. I mean, the actual road part of the brick does. Let's see if it's the same length. No. Alright, well, I mean, it works. It looks pretty good like that. And obviously, the cars on this side of the road, they have the arrows pointing this way, so you drive down this way, and then but obviously that's only in Europe and America. In the UK, we drive on the opposite side of the road, so those arrows and stuff are no good for me. Like, the whole thing is pretty nicely designed, like the actual tunnel bridge structure itself. And then, you know, the use of these fluorescent colours and the celebration letters. And then obviously this thing's really cool. I might actually save that as a separate build. Like, there's so many times I've actually thought about building this thing myself, but I just kind of never did it. But now I don't have to, because someone else has, so we can just save it. Oh, it's not even big enough. Great. They must have used like Lego Digital Design to make this. Alright, nice. Does it need a name? Might as well give it one, I guess. Well, it's literally what it's called. So, there we go. So yeah, that was a pretty cool build. Now for the showcase model 114, which is the giant figure bridge. That's what I'm naming it. So we can place it, I'll just place it here for now. What I would actually like to do with this is add this onto the Ninjago city. So obviously I'll have to raise the city up, and then actually have the road coming out of the city joining up to the bridge. You know, this road here, because otherwise it's kind of a waste of a junction. So yeah, that would be pretty cool. I might actually do that later in the video. Alright, so having a look at the bridge, we have what minifigures, well, giant figures do we have? We have the intergalactic girl or woman, I can't remember what it's called. The astronaut. Like, the moustache on this astronaut looks pretty weird. Like this, the face I have now is the astronaut's face. It looks Italian or something, this guy. What else do we have? We have a pilot woman. Maybe we should just have a look in here. See who we have. I might not have even unlocked her, so we might not be able to see it anyway. It doesn't look like I have. Yeah, unfortunately I don't actually know the name of this character. I know, it's bad, I should know. And this is the Robin Hood geezer. I don't know what his name is in the game. Let's have a look, shall we? There he is. The Forest Man. It's not a Forest Man, it's Robin Hood. Everybody knows that. It's kind of cool how they have like holes for eyes and stuff like that. And a hole for the mouth. It's very nicely made. All of them are, really. I mean, they look pretty accurate to the characters that they actually are. So then each of the characters is like holding up this gold brick. It's like one of the gold bricks with those clicky knob bits on either side. You know, the ones that you used to use for your car axle when you were younger, and you'd put a wheel on each side and then you'd have a car. So yeah, they're holding up that, and then obviously on each of these parts, that's how the bridge has been held up, by this chain with lights on. Very cool. And then actually on the bridge we have the pizza truck. I'm pretty sure you used to need a code for that. But it seems like they're adding all the code, like the stuff that you unlock with codes, they're actually adding them to the builds, because obviously we had the Manta Ray Bomber with one of the Ninjago City builds as well. This pink car is also from a code, and so is this, the Getaway. I think this is I think it's called the Getaway car. I'll just check that, but pretty sure that's what it is. Yeah, we have the Getaway car, the pink convertible, and the pizza van. Very nice. Okay, is there anything else here to look at? These are pretty cool, this hat with the goggles. Like, the amount of detail on these characters is actually very, very, very nice. And the spaceman here with his oxygen pack on the back. That's pretty cool. And his space helmet with the visor. And then the actual clothing is nicely detailed as well. But overall it looks very good. It's a very cool bridge. I'm actually going to see now if we can connect it to the Ninjago City thing. I'm going to quickly get that build out. And this one? No. This one. Yeah, it's this one. Alright, so what we're going to do is actually connect it to the road at the end. Or at least try to. It's going to be hard to line up, I think. Alright, I think we actually got it spot on first time there. So obviously we'll put some like ground underneath here. I'm not going to do that right now. But it gives some indication of how the two builds could be connected. Obviously we'll also have to get rid of these things, but that's not a problem. And then, you know, you can drive up to here, pay your toll and go through. I mean, it would probably be pretty expensive to be a pizza delivery guy, having to deliver to this city and pay a toll. It's probably not worth your time. But yeah, that works pretty nicely. Like, when I first saw the bridge, I assumed that's what it was for, like part of Ninjago City. Obviously, it's kind of got nothing to do with Ninjago, but it just, you know, there was this spare bit of road on the Ninjago build, and then we got a bridge. So, you know, put 2 and 2 together, and you have 5. Alright, I think that's about it. I don't think there's anything else to look at, really. Both the builds that we looked at today are pretty cool. Nicely designed, and, you know, they look like what they're meant to look like. And then this also functions as a bridge, and the other one functions as a tunnel. So, yeah. Very cool. So, thank you very much for watching. Remember to hit the thumbs up and subscribe, and leave a comment as well, and I'll be sure to reply. And I will see you in the next video.